What's up YouTube, Tech Guy Hodge here, and this is basically the video that a lot of people have been asking me about. You've been inboxing me on my YouTube, asking me on Twitter, so here it is. This is the review of the Wilkins P5 headphones. So let's start off with basically the build quality of the headphones. So I will have to do a lot of manual focusing for this. So if you see a part of my hand in the frame, just ignore it. So starting off with the cups themselves, they are real leather. They are very soft to the touch. And I will say be careful with sharp objects. Not even with sharp objects, to be honest. It's just anything that you think might pierce the leather, or even, I don't know if you can see, there's a few scratches on mine. I don't know if you can tell, maybe they're on the other one. Okay, you can't see them, but they're quite easy to scratch, or God forbid if this ever happens, rip. So, but that's not to say that they're bad quality, just that because leather is soft, and because they're so soft, they're basically, but obviously you're not going to go at them with a dagger now, are you? So you're pretty alright. And there's memory foam in the headband itself, and it does wear off after a while, but for the most part it's quite comfortable, so you won't really have a problem. And the rest of the actual body of the P5s is made out of metal, and these do come out from both sides. So what you're seeing is it's all metal all the way around, even inside the headband, all the way around to here. And the only wires you really see are the ones, well, which are wiring up the headphones to each other and the headphone jack itself. Now, you might be thinking, what are these cups for? Are they just to make them look good? Not really. These are basically how, well, what they call closed back noise isolation. So it's not noise cancellation. It's more like when you put them on, these help block out. So like, say if I put them on, say if this is my ear, I know it's not my ear, but when you put them on, it's this is helping to block out any background noise that might be coming. So most of the time, if I'm on the tube in London, which is very noisy, I'll have these on, and you'll basically not be able to hear any kind of background noise, or the train itself, or people talking. So that is, I don't think these require noise cancellation. The noise isolation works completely fine. So yeah, so yeah, in those terms, it's I know you might be saying, oh, what about the Beats? They have noise cancellation. Well, you need batteries for that, but these, no batteries needed. I think noise isolation is more than enough, seriously, unless you're a DJ in a club and you don't want to hear anything other than the music in your ears. I think these are more than perfect for the job. Another point is, a lot of people will be thinking the Beats really do leak. I think they leak a lot of sound, and I'm sure that will be a question being asked here, is that, do the Wilkins leak sound? To be honest, if you've got them cranked up a very high volume, not even then, but it's like if you're next to someone, like say you're on the tube and you know it's quite packed and stuff, in that scenario, yes, the other person will be able to kind of hear what you're listening to, but most of the time it's fine. And with me, if you have an iPhone and I keep it 3 below full, if you know how it goes, like 1 bar, 2 bar and all that stuff. So if you imagine how much max is, I keep it like just 3 bars below that. So for me, because I like listening to my music loud, but not so loud that it hurts my ears. I'll get onto that in a minute, why sometimes you might think that it's hurting your ears in terms of, not in terms of discomfort, but in terms of the music. And okay, so noise leakage. If you're listening it to on a reasonable volume, hardly any at all. If it's all the way cranked up, there's a possibility. Now let me talk about what I said when I was just saying that it might hurt your ears if it's at full. Now the reason for that is, you know how the beats are mainly for bass. These are not for bass, they're not for treble, they're not for anything in particular. What they are is, they are an all-round headphone. So they have good bass. They have good bass in terms of that it's not so much that you can't even hear what the lyrics are. That's what I didn't like about the beats. The bass is amazing, but there's no point if you can't hear the lyrics. If you are just listening to it for the bass, you might as well just download the instrumental of the song. Do you get what I mean? So with these, you can hear the lyrics, you can hear the treble, you can hear the bass. If I have one thing to complain about, now other reviews I watched of these before I bought them said this as well, and I thought, nah, it's probably not much of an issue, but when you buy them, you kind of realize, and it's this. Look. The headphone wires are just too long, to be honest. Okay, let's see how many times I can wrap it around my hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, you might be thinking, what an idiot, why is he doing that? But it's just to show you how long the actual wire is, because when I'm listening to music, the last thing I want is for me to go into my pocket to get out my phone to change the song, and all I get is a tangle of wires in my hand. Because it's so long, I end up tucking the wire into my pocket, and when I go to get my phone, I have to fight through the wires before I can get to my phone. But if, like me, you can live with that for the sound, go for it. And I don't know, people were complaining about this. Let's see if I can focus. About the fact that this is... It's not going to focus, is it? Okay. The fact that the jack itself is too big, that this bit's a bit flimsy. I didn't find that an issue personally. Some people might for whatever reason, but if you're asking just me alone, I didn't see a problem with the headphone jack having this little extra bit. Okay, if that wasn't there, the headphone jack would only be that big, which would be perfect. But I don't know. Maybe that's the way they wanted it. And you get 2 wires. I'm not gonna get the other one out now because it's in the box and stuff. And so yeah, this is the one which you use with your... Come on, focus. This is the one which you would use with your iPhone, because it's got the volume rocker and where's the microphone? There's a microphone. With the other wire, it's just the same without this talking system. So it's not, with that you can't use it as a headset, you just use it as your normal headphones. And the way you would replace it, if you, because when you get it out of the box, it comes with this one attached to it. So you might not want this one. If you want the other one, what you would have to do is, let's see if I can. Okay, so what you would do is grab this, pull it off, and then let's bring it closer and focus in. As you can see from here, I'm not going to do it because I haven't done it since I got these, and I'm not going to risk it. But if you can see, there's a clip here. What you would do is yank the clip out, yank the wire out. Don't worry about it snapping or anything, nothing will happen, it'll be fine. So you just, there you can see it better now. Can you see it's stopping me from taking it out? Just pull them out with a bit of force, you'll be fine. And then that's where the headphones plugged in. You just take that out, put the other one in, and you're ready to go. These are held by magnets, so all you do is You could literally just drop it on. Because look, let me show you. Ready? There. I don't even have to align it up or anything. So yeah. And if you want to see an unboxing of these, I'll put a link up somewhere around this video, I don't know, or down or in the description. So let's put these back together. I'll give you my final thoughts in another video, just because I need some time to just quickly think about that. But this was just to let you know how they perform and my final thoughts on whether you should buy them or not. I'll put that up in another video. Oh thanks, wire. Fall down, why don't you? Oh well. But anyway, on my channel what I'm going to be doing now, hopefully soon, I don't know when, so don't ask me. Whenever it happens, it happens. What I'm going to do is start doing app of the week and game of the week, where I'll check on the app store of the iPhone and the iPad, see what's the app of the week, and see what's the game of the week, and then just do an overview, not a review, more of an overview, like first impressions. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you did like this video. Give it a thumbs up, share it, Google+, Twitter, Facebook, and anywhere else that you can think of. And yeah, I'll see you again another time in another video. Take care.